Best Budget 4K Monitor 2023. If you want sharp image quality, 4K resolution is where you want to be in 2022. Sure, there are 8K screens and even more modest 6K ones. Opens a new tab making the rounds these days. And lower resolutions deliver higher frame rates on even the best graphics cards. Number 1. Samsung UR59C. The Samsung UR59C is the best budget 4K monitor, offering a 32-inch VA panel with accuracy in curves. Image quality is superb, with bold, accurate colors and clear text after calibration, so your web and games should look as intended. The UR59C also offers fantastic contrast, as expected from a VA panel, hitting an impressive 2590.5, one after calibration. Ultra-wide screens typically offer more noticeable curves, but despite its 16:9 aspect ratio, the UR59C's 1500R curve is pronounced and beneficial, allowing us to keep more windows in view. This monitor isn't fit for serious gaming, but casual players can make it work. The UR59C has a 60 Hz refresh rate, forms response time, and no FreeSync or G-Sync to fight screen tears. You'd get noticeably better response times and input lag scores from a 75 Hz screen. But games didn't look bad with its high contrast and the pixel density of a 32-inch 4K screen. So if your games that aren't graphically intense were at lower settings and you have a speed enough graphics card that can consistently hit 60 frames per second FPS, you can enjoy blur-free gaming on the UR59C. Number 2. Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q. You'll have to pay a hefty price for a monitor that can push 8.3 million pixels at 144 Hz refresh rate. The best budget 4K gaming monitor, the Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q, is a slower 60 Hz but 5 screen tiers with FreeSync. Yes, input lag is significantly larger than what you'll find on a 144 Hz monitor, as is response time. But this is an excellent option if you're working with a budget graphics card and want your games to look detailed and realistic. SDR games looked extra colorful on the VG289Q, and dynamic contrast brought subtle visual benefits, like added dimension. However, there are screens on this page with better contrast. HDR isn't as fantastic as you'll find on a monitor with a full array local dimming, foul backlight, or an edge array backlight, but shadows and highlights look more distinct, and we enjoyed the color boost. For more premium high-res gaming screens, check out our best 4K gaming monitors roundup. The backlight is a flicker-free LED arrayed at the edge. There is no zone dimming or additional dynamic contrast available for HDR. You'll see in our tests that the luminous range is about the same for both SDR and HDR content. The monitor displays all content in the extended color gamut, which by our calculations runs around 80% of DCI-P3. Number 3. LG 32UM500W. If the best budget 4K monitor for you is in the 32-inch range, check out the LG 32UM500W. Contrast is a top consideration for image quality, and the 32UM500W's VA panel didn't disappoint in our benchmarks, hitting 2353.9, one out of the box. In addition, the 32UM500W's native color gamut is DCI-P3, and it covers that color space accurately without any visible errors. Again, as a budget 4K monitor, the 32UM500W isn't winning any HDR prizes. Color lacks the expected pop, and overall the image doesn't provide a noticeable boost over SDR. But the 32UM500W also thoughtfully includes two 5W speakers and even AMD FreeSync to fight screen tears during casual gaming. In general, it delivered popping colors with deep blacks, making it a great fit for your favorite 4K movie and the like. The 32UM500W is a stripped-down version of the LG 32UL950W, opens in new tab, and 32UM650W, opens in new tab. Both for price your monitors in the ultra-fine line for art and video work. To deliver the 32UM500W's excellent $350 MSRP, opens in new tab while retaining the basic features you'd expect in a 4K HDR monitor. LG had to make a few changes and cuts. What you're left with is one of the best budget 4K monitors that'll do you just fine if you don't live on the bleeding edge of gaming or productivity. Number 4. Dell S2721QS. The Dell S2721QS earns the title of Best 27-inch Budget 4K Monitor with a bright screen, reliably accurate image, and useful add-ons. Those bonus add-ons include the ability to connect multiple PC and view them simultaneously via picture-in-picture or picture-by-picture in an optional app that makes it easy to calibrate the screen or arrange up to 6 windows in various preset layouts. The latter is a productivity boon. HDR isn't this monitor's strong suit. We recorded under saturated color in this mode, as well as visible grayscale errors, and this monitor doesn't have the speed or adaptive sync, FreeSync or G-Sync to make it an appropriate gaming screen. But in terms of image quality, this is a bright screen, hitting 393 nits in our testing, along with solid contrast for an IPF monitor, 1101. You can also expect accurate colors. We recorded just a 2.6D error with sRGB color. Number 5. HB1E. You should probably opt for a professional monitor if you're doing professional work. Pro monitors are known for offering exceptional accuracy for a premium price. But with monitors continuously improving, we're at a point where you can find monitors with pro-level accuracy in key areas, like color, just without the pro-level price tag. The HP UF1E8 is one such screen and the best budget 4K monitor for creatives. Of course, none of the monitors on this page are color slouches, but the UF1E8 stands out with its ability to accurately cover both the sRGB and P3 color spaces with just a switch in the OSD and no calibration. You also get an adjustable stand that allows height and swivel adjustments and the ability to flip into portrait mode, offering plenty of flexibility for creative work. Still, with a USB-C port letting you charge laptops or other devices, you may be able to reduce cable clutter, and there are many other ports here too. With that bonus in mind and creative level accuracy, the UF1E8 is great for feeding your hobby or even career. Number 6. Samsung 27-inch SADUA. The Samsung 27 SADUA is a little more expensive than the other monitors on this page, but you won't have to worry about image quality. It's super colorful for a budget screen, covering 95% of DCI-P3, according to our testing, and accurately. You can also opt for sRGB mode, which also offers a low color gamma error of just 2.8 Great for productivity. The SADUA has a great port selection, plus a USB hub. You can add 3 USB ports to your PC by connecting the monitor via USB-C. It can also charge devices via USB-C at up to 100 W, so you may be able to ditch your ultra-portable laptop's charger. You also have DisplayPort and HDMI options, and even a headphone jack. But there are no speakers, and like many budget 4K screens, HDR is a bust. You're better off watching your HDR movies in the monitor's SDR modes, but color will still look great. On top of that, the stand is reliable, even in portrait mode, but is a little low, despite height adjustment. Number 7. Dell UP2720Q. When you look at all the factors, size, resolution, color accuracy, color depth, price to performance ratio, and the smattering of photocentric features that you will find useful, it's hard to beat the Dell UP2720Q. The BenQ SW321C comes close for the same price, but it lacks the built-in colorimeter, and we were able to confirm that it uses an 8-bit panel with FRC, not a true 10-bit panel like the Dell. In fact, the Dell is a rare find in this price range. Most other monitors that claim 10-bit at or around $2,000 almost all use 8-bit plus FRC.